So we're talking about the fart underwear, huh?
That's a really cold opening.
My bad.
But not if it's a fart, then it's not cold.
That's true. That's true. Something Cecil's over here is
Depends
like.
on if you're outside or not. Yeah, I mean, it can be kind of cold.
If you're in Alaska or not.
Yeah. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the Plus Podcast numero 2. We are here, and Kirsche will be joining us momentarily. What's going on with Kirsche?
She just says, might be a minute late, trying my best with the little Pepe running emo.
She couldn't find her fire underwear.
Okay. I see. I kind of took it as she was like running away from Pepe or something. That's a great meme.
She's apparently running.
Oh.
Maybe she was at the nail salon or something. I don't know. You can ask her.
Right.
Or she's getting Chinese food.
Or
both.
Can I be honest? I was actually thinking about getting some Chinese food today.
So get some.
I agree.
Can I get a shrimp roll?
Well, sure. I'll get a shrimp roll for you. What
Thank you.
the hell?
I really like shrimp rolls.
Okay.
I like shrimp.
Thank you, Blabs.
Okay.
So here we are, Plus Podcast number 2. As I mentioned, Kirsche will be joining us momentarily. The run sheet today consisted, as of about 30 minutes ago, had nothing on it.
Well,
and
Cecil's here, so.
Yeah, right. Cecil, that wild, crazy son of a bitch.
So fart underwear. That's what we got.
Yeah.
That's what we
fart
got.
underwear.
Fart underwear, I don't know, shitting your pants.
Well, I mean, Phoenix could always show off his Barbie collection if we really have nothing to talk about.
I do have that as
No.
well. Yeah.
We do. We have plenty, actually. I do see that on the run sheet. I saw this, though, and I feel... Well, I have to tell you, let's hold off until we get Kirsche here, because this is quite possibly the funniest fucking thing ever. Anyways, hi, Des. Hi, Eric. Hi, Cecil. It's great to see you.
Hello.
Howdy.
That was cold, bro.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. Well, look, glad you guys are with us, hanging out. It's going to be a fun day, to say the least. We have a laundry list of items, of things that we didn't talk about today on the show, and some video game stuff. I also, I've been... I hate to like, it was our 3rd anniversary today, which is kind of cool. I mean, we didn't really do anything to celebrate it like at all, but I think it's been we've had a nice little run here during this 3-year window of time. And Blabs, you've been here since literally the start.
I've been here since day one. It's been 84 years. Soon I'll have a beard.
No, Blabs, it's been 3. Literally 3.
It feels like 84 some days. It's been 84 years.
Do you have a favorite moment of the show over the last 3 years?
And
you do?
I actually just deleted the screenshot because I'm like, what am I going to do with this for 3 years? It was when I accidentally dropped the bad word of the Call of Duty lobby, and your brother was on, and Adam was on, and all of our faces were like the perfect screenshot where we're like, ooh! And it was like the Home Alone meme, so that is one of my favorite moments when I accidentally dropped the COD lobby.
I think I have that. I think it's on YouTube.
It is, yeah. I was cleaning up my files the other day because I had like 400 screenshots over the last 3 years. I'm like, I gotta get rid of all this shit. And literally, there was this picture of Adam going, and then Brad is just like, oh, and it was just perfect. So,
Brad was on too. Okay, nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick because that was a pretty awesome
Kirsche.
moment.
The gamer word.
Howdy.
Yeah,
There she is.
there was.
That was the day
What?
Craig was gone.
Well, yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. The where you talking about when Lunduke came in dropping all the nasty
Oh, that's
words?
a whole other show.
I remember
No,
that.
I think you were with your ankle. Isn't that?
No. He had to leave early or whatever it was because he had something to do.
Oh yeah.
And then Lunduke just did a whole bunch of words.
The naughty.
So, yes.
Hey, Kirsche, how are you?
I am great. I am hella busy, so I just barely managed to get home in time to be only a little late.
Were you at the nail salon?
I was not at the nail salon.
Were you eating Chinese?
I was not at a Chinese place.
No.
I was at an undisclosed location that I can't talk about yet.
Fart underwear? Were you buying fart underwear? Is that
a thing? They have
Yeah, it is a
underwear
thing.
for
Yes,
fart?
we've just discovered it.
Multiple
What
kinds
the
of
heck?
fart underwear.
I didn't know that. I have special underwear that I wear during the ritual sacrifice. Does that count?
Is that to Modoc? What are they calling it? Modoc? The ritual? Like, what's that thing there? The god that everyone, the weirdos are praying to?
Moloch?
Moloch? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Hillary Clinton's deity.
Okay. All right. I feel like, yeah, Moloch is a character in Mortal Kombat, I think, which is weird. So weird. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to, okay. For some reason, Blabs, I see us here, but I do have this pulled up that I'd like to share with everybody.
Is it? Yes. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Is it the original
this
one or
time.
is it the censored one?
Well, Kirsche, before you came on, we were talking about today is the 3rd-year anniversary of side scrollers, and I asked Blabs what her favorite moment was, and this is it. Oh, hold on.
But I was just listening to a Modern Warfare 2 Trash Talk Lobby compilation. I feel really better now.
You feel better about what you said?
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
Is there
It is.
anything?
It's like,
Is there anything that we can we play it on the show? And
I think so.
Yeah?
I just heard the word "fuck you" just now. I don't
Okay.
think that's fine.
put it up real quick just to give Brad an example. This is a modern war.
I don't have to leave you. Fuck.
Whoa, Blabs!
Blabs, what the hell?
You just got
And we're
demonetized.
And we're canceled.
Yeah, channel's
Jeez,
over.
there goes the channel.
No, it's okay.
You queued it up too. You queued
She
it up
hates
right there.
black
You
people
choked.
so much.
I couldn't believe she got done and she kept saying the N word. I was like, wow, that's really inappropriate.
Well, that's what it's
Blabs.
like behind the scenes. My God, when will it stop?
Blabs is such a bad influence. I even start saying tranny on side scrollers. now.
Yes. You're welcome.
Unbelievable, Blabs.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Did you see that guy who's blowing up on YouTube? He's doing the old-timey piano songs.
Yes, I
the
love
old-
that guy.
You saw that guy? He's
Wait,
doing the old.
Foundry.
He's doing the old racist. He's brought them back, I guess you could say.
What's his name?
Oh, I've seen that.
Foundering.
I don't know what his name is. Kirsche, do you know his name or
I'm pretty sure it's foundering. Like the word found and ring put together. as one.
Foundring?
All right. Oh, he's a musician. I see. Yes.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and he's playing these like old-timey, horrendously racist songs, and he's everywhere on the internet, like because
Why didn't I do that? I could have done
right,
that.
you could have done that. You absolutely could have done that.
Ask
You
him
know?
to do a duet. I'm sure there's a duet you could do.
Well, here, let's check him out. I got his
I'm
newest
sure.
song from 3 hours ago. Let's all listen to it together. I think this could be a really fun experience. This is called a test sample for you, Des. Let's see.
Does his shirt say "Thug Life Kuala Lumpur"?
I think so.
I believe it does. Yeah.
I like that you noticed that instead of "it's a fucking joke, you cunt." Here we go. It's lovely.
It's a fucking joke, you cunts. Like an SS salute from some pugs. Every boomer to zoomers lost all sense of humor. Don't trick or treat, they'll lock you up. Heaven blast us with the jesters. Don't suppress us for too long, or in comes tyranny with no parity, no humanity without a song.
Des, what's stopping you?
Yeah, you could be the female version of this guy. I want to hear you say "see you next Tuesday" while singing and playing extravagantly.
I'd hire him for birthday parties.
I like his piano. It's like an old timey.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I like it.
It is. Des, what do you rate his piano on a scale of 1 to God?
His piano or his skills?
No, his
He's
piano. Oh, wow.
That's okay. I mean, you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
She probably knows better than we do,
bright.
guys.
It's too bright. It's not even close to my piano. I'll tell you that. It's true.
What can be? What can be?
Yeah. So what do you think? You think that sounds like something you'd be into, singing?
Yeah, maybe so, maybe so.
Okay. Okay.
See
I
you
mean,
next
also he brings up the good point as well. As like jesters were pretty much the only people who could actually insult the king and get away with it. So we very much need comedians in order to be able to tell horrific things with a comedic twist.
listen, some would say that we're all jesters here, right? And that's the thing is we will not get in trouble because we refuse to get in trouble when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, it's great. Well, Des, I think that we should set that up. We should set up a duet between you.
Just really uncomfortably racist songs. Uncomfortable.
Like that one was like a not a bad one per se. He's had some doozies on there.
I liked a lot about the moon.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we need to find this. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me do a little
I don't know if you
digging.
can play it because it's N-word in the moon.
It's
But we're on Plus.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, and he has his
We can
like
say
old-
whatever the fuck we want here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
My N-words,
Don't tempt me.
Look, I don't want to give
You
my
can, though. You
kids
have a
heart
black
attacks,
brother.
okay?
Oh my God, Blabs, would you do me a favor? Would you?
Are you gonna be okay, Craig?
Blabs, would you please read the title of this song?
I can't do that, but you know who can? Phoenix.
I don't even know what is Blige. What is that?
Obliged.
Like obliged.
Yeah.
Here, let's hear this masterpiece here. Let's see.
I like it.
It is very 1897, isn't it? What a bit! This is great.
Talk about a genuine coon. What's about to die right soon? Bet your highest figure that I kill a nigger just because he done gone stole my baby. I'm a going to tell him fair, for to meet his lord prepare. Then I'm going to spill him, carve him till I kill him. I'll just show that coon how. I ain't obliged to stand no nigga fooling us around. To babe, I long to call my own, cause I's been raised with different kind of schooling. So I'll carve that nigga to the bone.
What the fuck? Oh my
Wow.
God!
That song where he's like, every N-word has got a lady but me. This is like the opposite of that.
This
one.
on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you imagine, though, practicing this? And, your neighbors walk by and go, excuse me, what? Like, oh my
I think
God.
it's really interesting from a historical
It's funny, he
point
lives
of
in
view.
Harlem.
That's the thing. That apparently
These are songs, and a lot of the songs are probably written by black people at the time, and people in our age haven't heard them. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
And so he's bringing old historical music back.
that's the loophole. Apparently, is that it's done
It's historic.
But it's just they're brutal. Some of the songs are like that one's really bad, but yeah, some of them, holy shit.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
That is and you look at how some of these are like these. Blabs, why don't you just read off a few of these? Why don't you read off this one?
Why me?
Well, I mean, you're the best.
Did you
you're
ever
the-
hear a beep say wow? The
You're-
Transurrection original song by Foundry Ring.
That's good.
Little Octoroon, what the hell?
And the Fed 2024.
I imagine he's going to run out eventually.
No, he can try different languages then.
Good call.
Never be rude to an Arab.
That's amazing. And then it just follows up by we're getting Arab money or something.
Who's nice Osama bin Laden?
This song from 1886. Never trust an N with a gun.
Look at the
Golly.
views though, too. 101K views 10 days ago. Like, good for this
Just got a
guy.
million that he posted on Twitter.
I'm gonna subscribe to him.
Oh, well, of course, naturally you would, Blabs. I would think
Absolutely.
nothing. Yeah. Oh, here you go. There's your.
Oh, the moon's the one that hit 1 million.
All right.
Oh wow.
It's a good song.
It is. All right. Let's. It's lovely.
Not just walking into a bar and getting ready to drink for 5 cents.
Yeah. This is great. Here you go.
Oh, babies, gather round old Uncle Rastus. I want to tell you something very strange. The color of the moon I'm going to change, and the coon is to blame. The white trash will fool all those what's easy. They think we are ignorant, I presume.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Eclipse tomorrow night.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I thought white trash was a fairly recent term. This song is sung from 1897. I didn't know white trash was a thing in 1897.
There's always been white trash people.
Yeah, but I didn't know that's what it was called. You know, I thought it was something more, I don't know, elegant. Just white trash.
Just call them Irish.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I'll ask my relatives.
All right, let's get to the chorus here.
Will prove that I is right. There's a nigger in the moon.
I always knew.
No white trash can fool me, fool me, fool me. There's a nigger in the moon. Rastus knows eclipse, eclipse, eclipse is caused by a coon. Someday, just wander, wander, wander way up in a balloon. And then you know what I know. There's a nigger in the moon. No white trash.
Joy walking into a saloon in like Red Dead Redemption 3 and like fucking having a massive brawl with this song playing in the background. Come on now.
Des, you look shocked.
Is this a good? I'm just wondering, is this a good thing or a bad thing to have a black
I don't think it's a good thing or a
person in
bad
the
thing.
moon?
It's just like, I know there's
Are
one
they
in the moon, and I'm right.
Are they celebrating that? Like, I'm just really confused by the lyrics.
I don't know. They just they were excited. All right, maybe that's the reason. Yeah, you know, there's a story in all these songs, and here it is, Des. Clearly, you as the musician, you just can't quite comprehend what the intense story that's being told in this
Clearly.
1897 ragtime tune.
IQ to understand the N-word in the moon.
Holy crap.
By the way, I looked it up. White trash was from that era and apparently was coined from African Americans.
Ooh,
Really?
fancy.
Wow. What if that's like here's the ultimate trump card, if you will, with this guy. What if all these songs are written by black people and he's just reading and he's just singing them, right?
That'd be
Like,
fantastic.
Yeah, like I think that'd be great. Funny stuff. Well,
We should get him on the show. It'd be great. It'd be
That's
fun.
all the song. Like the credits for the song are all there. Like who wrote it? and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Well, let's find out real fast.
It's
This,
pretty cool.
Bring your piano.
J.
name was-
Frank Walsh.
John W. Dick. That's the guy's name. Nice.
I imagine some of them probably use pseudonyms or, you know, I don't know though, you know, and it would be hard to kind of, I'm sure there's, if you looked up like maybe what's some of the more popular ones, they might have some sort of entry, or you might even ask him, hey, you know, historically, where are you getting these from?
Grok. Chad.
Grok is just being racist.
I mean, like, I'm sure some of them had to have been, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense if there was only one race writing these songs, and words like that were very much more frequently used back in the day.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I would have to imagine there's a good mishmash of different races of people writing these things.
You'd have to think so. We have Bolvar says, evening all. I must be sad. I must sadly report that I will soon be slightly less normal men because I received news that I completed all the requirements to get my PhD in a STEM field. Yes. First, I'd like to congratulate you. Second,
Congrats.
Woohoo!
that's not normal. What the hell? No, that's great.
Kick him out
Congratulations,
of the
man.
normal man club.
That's congratulations, excellent. Elijah Snow says, "Thank you for playing the original gangsta rap." And Six String says, "One of my favorite moments on the show was when Razor was on and you introduced us to that Disney swinger couple with a laugh that sounds like nails on the chalkboard."
Wait for it. Where is it?
Do we still have them? Oh, my God!
Yikes.
Yeah. Stop. Stop.
Hang on, I'll fix it.
Ah,
Yeah, that's rough to remember. Can I lighten the mood a little bit?
Well, before you do that, I went
Okay.
and looked up one of these songs.
Hey,
right?
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Anyway, by J. Frank Walsh, and he is a white guy, and that's the one the obliged to stand for no beep. But somebody in the comments section was asking if he does weddings. And I'm like, yes.
Wedding musician.
He's like in downtown Chicago. He's got to wear all blue or all red for the Crips and the Bloods, whichever. That's awesome. Let's lighten this up a little bit. I saw this and I thought, I don't know if we can show this on the actual show, which is why we get to do this. I got two things to show you guys. One is, well, they're both dripped in nostalgia. Did you see the video of the guy who hired an Austin Powers impersonator for himself?
No.
Well, let's check it out because he hired him and there was nobody there but one guy. And this is what happened.
Hey,
You must be Chase, baby.
Welcome.
Oh, what a grip you have. You must live alone. So what you want me to...
So, hey, have you guys watched Austin Powers recently?
Not really.
Not
recently.
recently.
A couple years ago, last
It's
time.
aged so well.
Listen, I watched the first one, and it's still okay. The first one's still pretty good. Now, granted, it's been 30 years since it was 30 years, because that took place in the 60s. That took place in the 90s, and now it's been 30 years since the 90s, and now, whatever, they need to do another Austin Powers. But
That's too much math.
yeah, I know. Here we go. Let's see how this goes.
So what you want me to do, like what I would do at a party?
Sure.
Usually music played, da-da-da-da, you know, the song.
Yes.
And I come in and say, oh yeah, man, yeah. So how's everybody today, man? This is great. It's so good. Oh, behave. Oh, I fell over again. You go, oh, you make a lovely couple. Because it's the movies. It's a booby, you know.
Yeah. Different time.
No, yeah, I don't think that would.
But I understand it. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
What?
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I like at this point, Austin Powers is just hanging out on the couch, like pondering why he's there.
Why would you do this?
I think it's pretty genius. I like.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I listen. When I'm gonna make a pledge right now. I'm just gonna make a pledge. When we have a big event, and this
Oh
arcade
my
event
god, we're
we
getting
have,
Austin Powers guy?
wouldn't it be funny
Yes!
if just Austin Powers showed up?
You're gonna hire an impersonator for the real game?
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Maybe we should hire an impersonator for the Real Game Awards. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Just
Did
a
you
random
also
Austin.
know that
Chew up that couch.
my ringtone is Austin Powers?
Is it Yeah Baby?
No, it's the theme song.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Let's see how this plays out here.
Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, sure I did, yeah.
Yeah. Are you more of a soccer guy since you have so much
Soccer?
UK and
Soccer, I don't even know it.
That's pretty good.
Still in character.
Yeah.
So awkward.
Is there a favorite sport of yours?
Oh, behave.
Fucking around with the official London, what's the teams and I hope you regard. Ebola overload, radium overdose in the cascade. What the fuck is the house?
Sorry, I just.
What's happening?
That was a minute and a half, and it was
felt like an
uncomfortable. Imagine, if he was there, he probably was there for at least an hour.
Can you imagine leaving? Like the guy who's in the impersonator just gets in the car and he's like, it's like he's just done.
I am never doing that again.
No.
You didn't like that? You don't like that, Cecil?
Well, no, it's not that I didn't like it. I thought it was funny, but I can only imagine that driving home, that guy was questioning his life choices.
I would have called him again and said, I got another hour. Come turn around.
You want to make another $40?
That'll be the next TikTok video.
Wow. That I always go to who would I want to hire? Austin Powers is pretty funny. That's
At
a
a
pretty funny one.
funeral.
Yeah, baby. Wait, chat says that you can see his themed car. Can you pull up the screenshot
Yes.
of him right outside?
Oh, does he have the mini?
Oh, does he have the car too?
Yeah, he's got a mini with the Union Jack on it.
Oh, it's a fucking
No, look at that with the Union Jack on it. That's amazing.
Crazy.
You know, honestly, dude wasn't bad. He kind of
No,
looked
he was good.
he was like kind of chubby like Michael Myers was in the third one. So it worked. I thought he was good, but I feel bad for him that there wasn't a crowd there to work off of.
Oh, I think that's what makes it so genius, right? That's kind of the idea, and the fact that he stayed in character. At least all the videos that we saw. I mean,
Yeah, he didn't even be like, "Hey, buddy, what is this?" He just
Right,
like,
yeah.
at a certain point, he's like, "I'm an actor,"
How often does he do solo shows?
Right.
Makes you wonder.
I imagine once.
And you never did it
once.
again.
And never did it again.
That poor bastard's going to have nothing but solos now. That's all it's going to be. That's it.
I feel like I kind of want to know where this was, and I hope that his bookings have gone through the roof since this, because I think he did a pretty damn good job. I mean, over on Instagram, it has 1.4 million hearts.
Oh my
so
God.
been seen
Wow.
quite a few times.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that's a lot.
Yeah.
1.4 million
I
of
don't
anything.
think
Usually-
sounds like a lot.
Usually you gotta have your tits out to get over 1 million on Instagram.
Your tits out or Austin Powers. Those
Or
are the
Austin
two.
Powers, one or the other. Or
Those
your
are the
tits
two-
out as Austin Powers.
The two big driving forces of engagement on Instagram are tits and Austin Powers.
Or a racist song.
Maybe that's what we'll do. Moving ahead, we're talking about VTubers. I'll just get I'll be a British VTuber like Austin Powers with massive tits, and I'll be huge on Instagram. I'll be Amelia. I think
There you go.
that works.
Done.
Yeah,
I don't like it when men have tits.
yeah. I
Thank
hear
you.
It is weird.
You're welcome.
Or
Ross.
disagree.
But do you like chicks with dicks?
Boy, howdy, I do. Yeah. That's that Fuda shit, right?
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
It's pronounced
Fudanari.
Fuda, not
Fuda.
Fuda. But yeah.
Well, as you know, I'm a connoisseur. Sorry.
I found that impersonator. He's based in L.A.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well, I like
Anybody
that.
live near LA?
I like that Eric's doing his best to pivot off of Fuda content.
I really don't want to talk about Fuda.
So how about that
He
Austin
says he's
Powers?
ready for your event.
How much
in
is he?
LA.
How much is his rate?
I'll have to look at his website.
Yeah,
Well,
please do.
I did put in the private chat a whole bunch of best impersonators in Dallas, Texas for you, Craig. So
Oh,
you
okay.
got Elvis, you got Sylvester Stallone,
Okay.
That could be fun. A Donald Trump impersonator.
You want to
That
piss off the
one.
internet?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Mostly Elvis.
A lot of Elvis. A lot of Elvis.
A lot of Elvis.
People love Elvis.
Oh yeah.
It does say he's available nationwide.
Wow. Well, I would be too if I was him. He's a now a big deal. That guy's supposed to be Sinatra. What?
Didn't even-
He's
even
probably
try.
got the voice, but that's about it.
Hold on. We gotta see
MJ
this.
Trump.
I want to watch your video. Oh golly.
Oh my
Hold on.
god.
I want to watch you. Damn it.
I guess you're not allowed to.
I'm gonna make sure I can request a free quote. Here we go.
It's the Donald. I'm here at Sergeant Clutch on Walsham in San Antonio, Texas. When you have engine or transmission problems.
This guy sucks.
Yeah,
This is better.
He's got,
His
he's got
impression
like a
is-
big corn-fed beef American body, though.
Yeah,
He's gonna
Phoenix
get a
is
good
even
life.
better.
Who's the one, the redhead guy that he was all over Twitter. That dude has the freaking best Trump.
Well, how about this guy, John D. DeMacchio? Let's find out.
Oh boy.
Are we rolling? Hello, everybody. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Donald.
At what point in your life do you realize that this is the future for you?
Look at his price.
1,500. That's
15.
crazy.
Yeah.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Maybe that's when you realize
Yeah,
it. When you
that's
realize you
right.
can charge $1,500 per event.
But does he actually get paid is the question.
I don't know,
So
man.
many Elvis.
These are really good prices. Like, I'm thinking about going in and being
Yes,
Cher.
let's get Cher for the Game Awards.
Elvis and Patsy Cline. This must be a husband and wife.
Yes.
Listen, you know how many people at the Real Game Awards have any idea who Patsy Cline is?
I do.
I don't know who Patsy Cline is.
Oh my.
Crazy.
That's right. I'm old.
I'm crazy for feeling. You don't know that song, Kirsche?
No, I've never heard that song.
I just
Oh
like
my
back in
gosh.
baby's arms. That's fun.
Let's see what $250 will get you right here. 'Cause, this guy does all of them. Look at this.
Donald Duck?
Is that Ozzy Osbourne?
Oh, Donald. I thought my brain just filled in Duck. I was like, what?
He does do Donald. Well, thank you, Blabs, for that. Well, you know what?
You're gonna bookmark that, aren't you?
It's already been bookmarked. Blabs. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, if you're going to get it in person to get the worst one imaginable for the part, it's just irritating everyone. Yeah, baby, yeah. It's just really bad.
He's like $50 for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the right way to go. Is you get the cheapest one and you get a lot of them.
Yeah. And they all have to interact with each other.
Right.
Make your own movie.
I love that idea. This idea of like a private party. You book it as a wedding, and you have a couple people getting married, and there's nobody there except for all the impersonators of Donald Trump.
Like, okay, now
all the worst.
Impersonate my wedding guest.
God, that's awesome. Oh man, that's so good. I saw another video I wanted to share with you guys before we got started. And I think I don't know if we can show this on the regular show, but I wanted to hold off on this till you got here, Kirsche. And I probably should have parlayed this into the original songs that Des was so into a few minutes ago with the pianos. I mean, you see her dancing. She was going crazy. So
Real toe tappers.
Little toe tappers over here about the moon. Well, I don't know if you've seen this. Apparently, Disney is under backlash from the black community for launching a children's TV show featuring a new superhero on Disney Junior.
Okay.
And I will let y'all pick the name.
The Coon.
Captain Lucelot.
Is he on the moon?
No, he's on a...
Coon on the moon?
No. Des, any guesses here?
I already saw the clip, so I can't get.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I already know the answer.
What about you, Eric? Nothing? Well, the character's name is Captain Durag.
There it is.
This is a real thing.
At least Captain Lucelot rolled off the tongue, man. Like,
Captain...
Is that Captain Durag? He's here to save us.
is he even wearing a durag?
Yeah, he's wearing a do-rag.
Say, but when I want to wear a durag, everyone says no.
Wait, Disney did this?
Yes. Of all
That's so
yes.
weird.
This
Hey,
is
so-
not parody.
Listen, if Disney can go and do Captain Durag, why can't we wear durags? I want a pink one.
Yeah.
I actually wear silk bonnets to bed because it's good for your hair.
I've heard about that and I want to try it. I know they make Harry Potter
I would
ones.
recommend it.
I'm totally gonna look into it. Thanks.
Thank you, Blabs. Thank you, Kirsche. I also will look into silk bonnets for my head.
That's great.
I'm gonna get a Gryffindor one.
You sure will. Yeah, I love the idea that Blabs is going to sleep in her room. Nobody will see her, yet she still wants to rep Gryffindor.
Okay, well they have green ones too. I can get all the colors.
Mine is actually my VTuber colors. It's like a baby blue and white. So.
Let's all get do-rags and silk things together. Yeah.
Do-rags were actually
Insult-
pretty big in
solidarity.
the 90s. Like, I actually wore some do-rags in the 90s, like quite a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah?
wore bandanas as a
I
kid.
looked good in them, too. I loved them.
Hold on. Whoa.
Do-rag Desiree.
Remember that?
Dizzy do-rag
Hold on.
Desiree. Let's go.
Yeah, no, but you
Time.
could,
Double D's.
you could rock that though, Des. You could get like that artsy look though. That's how you
that's
had
what
it,
I'm
right?
saying. I've always
yeah.
had the boho vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is an artsy thing. You weren't repping the hood.
Well,
You
secretly
don't-
she was.
Wait, you can't see me doing this. Wait, is that a hood symbol or something?
I think so.
Sorry,
Careful.
Yeah, you get shot out here. You do that. That's ridiculous. Well, let's see more Captain Durag and see why people are upset during Black History Month.
You just go stand there all day like a bunch of soggy laundry? Help a brother out. A little flipping. Fold all the laundry tight. You gotta dip it. Then put these out of sight. When you're training to defeat the clutter, you need to whip it right. Let me introduce myself.
Captain Durag, bringing superhero funk. Captain Durag, cleaning up that evil junk.
Which song do you like more?
I love it.
I don't think even the like blaxploitation films of the 70s were as racist as this.
This is arguably more racist than our piano friend. Yeah.
Well, the blaxploitation films, the vast majority of them were like beloved in the black community. That's why
they were
made
hugely
them,
beloved.
You know?
Wow.
Superfly, you know?
Yeah.
Blackula, dude.
Was it Black Shampoo? Yes. Good shit.
Yeah.
Black Shampoo. All right.
This would not become a beloved cult classic, though. This is just goofy.
No, well, this to me, this is like that game that the Reloaded game, where it's like they're like, oh well, we'll make a character for black people that they'll love, and it's like, no, do you not see how like this is horrible? This is
Like,
not a
if you-
good idea, and like
you
they're
told me-
they're getting fucking roasted over it as they deserve.
If you told me to
deleted it.
imagine the group of people behind Captain Durag, I'd be like, it's pretty much an entire room filled with white women that have
Oh,
never
Hank
encountered a person of
Silverstein
color
and
in their
yeah,
life.
it's like the
And
most
then one
white.
black person as a consultant who literally just was there for taking a paycheck.
Yeah, the Carlton from Fresh Prince is the consultant.
Yeah.
Let me
He's like,
find
that's
out.
long.
I'm gonna find out who the writers are for this show.
Yeah, it seems to be like AJ. Hey AJ, that's
Hey,
the
AJ?
show.
Uh-huh.
I'm very confused.
Oh, it's not
not
a
an
Captain
actual
Durag
show.
show. It's
Yeah.
a character within the show.
Yeah. So the show's called Hey AJ.
Wow, that's interesting. It was created by Martellus Bennett, who was a former NFL player.
Yeah.
That's
What the
interesting.
heck?
It's a deep cut.
Wow.
Former cowboy, along with Jeff Swampy Marsh, known as
That's a
Known
great name. It's a good thing
That
it's not
is a good
Swamp
name.
Ass though.
Jeff Swamp. Oh, would you like to? Just curious.
Yes.
Would you like? You want to see what Jeff Marshy Swampy Marsh looks like?
Oh, Swampy.
The whole swamp.
Is that like discount Steven Spielberg?
I am somehow not surprised. He kind of looks like a vampire, bro.
He doesn't even wear a do-rag.
Oh, but
Yeah,
is
what
that
the
He's
hell?
a phony. You're a big fat phony.
I love Phineas and Ferb though. He's a creator
do.
for that. That's
Oh,
a great
yeah.
show.
Squirrels in my pants.
I love Phineas and Ferb.
Yes, squirrels in my pants.
There's squirrels in my pants.
Wow, let's look at this. This is crazy. Michael Hodges is a songwriter and producer, and it looks like he was the guy behind this song. Would you like to see what he looks like?
Yep.
Sure.
Boy, howdy.
There.
It's
You know-
Timu Michael Anthony from Van Halen.
You know, the last name Hodges really makes sense, though. It kind of
That is a 13-year-old picture, though.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe things have changed since then.
He looks like they just pulled someone homeless out from under the Golden Gate Bridge and put him in a suit.
That's
drugs
yes.
have a side effect.
It's like most musicians.
That's awesome. Wow, that is crazy. Well, that's Hollywood, baby. That's Hollywood
That's
for you.
Hollywood.
That's Hollywood, baby.
Disney will skate.
Oh, yeah.
It'll very
Is
quietly.
it because
go away.
lots of black people do skateboards, Cecil? Is that why you're saying skate?
Black people
I don't.
skate?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
They can't fuck skateboards.
No, they just steal.
That's bicycles, not skates.
Please not put this on YouTube.
Cecil's canceled.
I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna zoom in on your face the entire time, Cecil, and just put you, just like that the entire time.
Hey, Cecil, what's up?
Hi.
Do you want a do-rag?
You want? I'm sure I have a do-rag around here.
What
somewhere.
color?
Well, God. What would be one that's not
Pink.
gang affiliated? Give me like a black one, I guess. So that
We could
I
give
don't
him
want to
like
say
a
red or
pink
blue
do-rag,
because it'll
you
get me
know?
shot.
White.
Wow,
White?
wow.
I live in Philly. There's
You're probably safe with pink.
pink. Yeah. Well, pink
Let's
might-
all be
Would
pink
make
do-rags
sense,
together.
because
might
then you're
get you
like, look,
something
I'm not
else.
fully appropriating anything. Gingham is a white pattern.
The pink do-rag squad.
Wasn't like what are the do rags where you wear them in your back pocket in prison, and that means like the different
gay?
kind.
Open for gay sex.
Yeah, you're open for gay sex.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
like YOLO. No,
And
no
like the
swag.
different color of the
Yeah,
do-rag
yeah,
that you
swag.
put in your back pocket would be dependent on like, raw dogging it, or maybe you're up for oral, or like you're okay with orgies, right? Like the color would depend on what's going on.
Yep.
a question?
Yes, Craig, if you have a question.
Yes. Thank you, Kirsche. Where were you exposed to this knowledge initially, and how long did it take for you to learn this?
Is it Gary from
Oh,
Nerdrotic?
me or I was gonna say which.
Wow.
I just absorb awful knowledge.
I mean,
Like,
I kind of always knew that like the do-rags had some sort of gay sex meaning, but I didn't really learn about the color coding in depth until I found a glory hole tracker where it was a
Yeah.
map of every glory hole around the globe, and you could go in and find like reviews for each glory hole as well.
What?
Yeah.
I'm
There's
sorry.
trackers for this, Craig.
That seems like.
Phoenix has a bookmark.
you know this, Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Well, sometimes I use them. Sometimes I'm on the receiving end. Sometimes it just depends on the day. That's why you can't reach me, Craig, at like 5:05. It's like, yep, time to go. Time to go.
Phoenix, he's the guy that pins new ones.
He's got going out there
Found
giving
one.
him a review. 5 stars.
There's a new one here.
When it comes to reviews of those, it seems like there's a lot of variable factors when it comes to that type of hole.
Stop saying the word comes when we're talking about glory hole.
Well, the reviews that I read, 'cause
That's
I
what
did
they're
this
for.
stream ages ago, but the reviews that we mostly found were like how active it was, how clean it was. Like it wasn't, you can't obviously judge by like the person on the other side of the glory hole, because that's going to change, right? So it's all just about the location and the times and like how hoppin' it was, as it were.
As the youth say.
Yeah.
Now,
hopping.
do you get reviews based off of which side you're on?
I'm not really sure. I
Phoenix?
literally just found this. I stumbled upon it on stream on accident.
True story. I had to dodge one once. I had to, because it was an unexpected surprise. I was in San Francisco. This happens quite a bit. This is not well.
Understandable.
Really, yeah. And I had
Surprise
to, one
glory
popped out, and I was like, wow, a hell of a hog you've got there, gentlemen, but I'm not interested. And I had to curl my body around it and exit. And then just gave a courtesy pound on the thing, like, attaboy. And then went on my way.
Would have hung the toilet paper on it.
Yeah.
Would have been a good trick.
But if it didn't fit, then you're out
Oh,
of luck,
Yep.
Cecil.
I don't frequent men's restrooms, so I've never actually seen a glory hole.
As one does in their hobby and free time.
Exactly.
It's quite an event. It's just like, oh, look at that.
I too don't hang out in the men's
The
bathroom.
glory hole or
Kirsche.
the men's restroom in general.
I mean, I've only ever accidentally walked in there, probably like once or twice. You know, you went to the wrong side, you're like, ah, shit, then you run back out and go to the right one. But that's it. I don't frequent.
You didn't see like the
3-hour
Swiss cheese.
famine for charity. I went to a men's restroom because I needed to pee.
was it like in Step Brothers where you got your foot on the wall and you're peeing into the urinal? Right.
It was the first time in my life that I had seen a urinal, so I took a picture of it.
Oh, that's good. You can get arrested for that now. Blabs,
I was
when you-
in like a castle bathroom when I was on
Nice.
vacation last week, and I went back in and I made sure there was nobody in there because I wanted to take a picture of the tiles in the bathroom because they were really pretty. I wanted to
Wait.
find them. And so I'm taking the picture of the tiles, like a little Chinese lady walked in behind me, and I was like, "Oh, I really like the tiles. I'm sorry." It's like the most autistic thing in the world.
Kirsche the pervert.
My goodness. Did Des, what's the most awkward situation you've ever been in? Have you ever? I mean, certainly nothing to the point of what Phoenix experienced, but surely you've had some weird run-ins.
Well, I have walked into the boys' bathroom before in high school, which was really embarrassing.
Did it look like a Swiss cheese wall like Phoenix's?
I got in there long enough. I got in there long enough to see urinals, see a guy, and like ran out. I was so embarrassed. But no, I actually talked about a very embarrassing moment on my stream not too long ago.
What happened?
Extremely embarrassing.
Well,
well, you know, maybe I don't want to tell you guys.
So you like just bring it up and then
you can't be like, this one day I did this thing and I'm not going to tell you about it. That's not how this works.
Okay, I had an accident in the middle of Walmart.
Oh no!
Like
Yes.
you peed?
I literally
Everybody's done
in the
that.
middle of Walmart in 8th grade. It was
Oh,
very
you were in 8th grade.
Oh, this wasn't last week. Well, that's good.
Yeah. No, but I was like 14. That's pretty mortifying.
Well,
Yeah.
at least
It's
you
like
were
I
in
was
a
like a
place
little
where they're
kid.
used to people peeing on the floor.
And then I just left it. I just left it for someone else to clean up.
Atta girl.
It's Walmart. It's probably still there.
True.
Someone just slips in it. You're like, yep.
Did you at least put the wet
You
floor
just got
sign down
Des.
before you left? like, put some of those little those orange things on each side of it, just letting people know that you dropped trowel right there.
Nothing. I did nothing. I
Hold on,
got
okay.
out of there as fast as I could.
Oh, but seriously, I'm sorry to press on this, Des, but I feel like this has to be pressed on. Did you just
Like a bladder.
squat down?
Oh no!
or
Okay, all right,
did it
all right,
trickle
all
down your
right.
leg?
I'll tell you the
God.
story. You want to hear the story? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I was on a way to a birthday party for my friend, and I was with another friend. And they had these card makers back then. This is going to date me, but like you could have a little kiosk where you can make a card and like customize it and have it print out. And it was like the coolest thing. It was brand new. And I wanted my opinion to be put into the thought of how to construct this thing, right? And I had to go to the bathroom, but I thought I can wait and we can get through this. And I'm standing there and I'm with her mom also and her little sister who's like in the cart. And all of a sudden I'm like, if I move, I'm going to pee. You know, like girls know, like you're like having your legs crossed. You're like, if I move, I'm done. I'm done for.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, crap, I can't wait. And you could literally just hear the pee like dropping to the floor.
At
And
least
I'll
it
never
wasn't
forget
real crap.
her mom.
That could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Anyway, I remember her mom and my friend like both like, what's that sound? Looking over, seeing that, and like looking straight ahead like they didn't see it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so when I was done, because I like you can't stop once you start. I asked
You
her mom,
committed.
like,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
2
like,
minutes of just peeing.
I asked the mom. I was like, where's the bathroom? And she told me like,
Little
right
Good,
there.
because I don't need it.
And she was like, "Do you even need it anymore?" Like,
And okay, but see, I was in luck because back then it was the 90s and baggy shirts were like all the rage. So I had this baggy shirt on. It was tucked in, so I could like tuck it out. You couldn't tell. And my friend came in. I was like crying. I was like, "You can't tell anybody ever." And she's like, "Don't worry." She laughed, and I laughed, and it was all good. And it made a
And
great
did she
memory.
tell anybody?
She did not.
what a
It's
good
funny.
friend.
I actually have footage of
Until
you.
today.
Check it out. This is rough footage.
Where are you going? I need a bathroom.
Here she is. Oh, leaving the card. Did you have a big dress like this on too, Des?
No.
Happening. Happening.
Don't you dare ruin that dress.
Well, you're really doing it, aren't you?
Can you relate, Des?
Yeah, she's peeing, not pooping, right? She's peeing.
I think she's
Yeah. Sure.
I love wearing dresses like that, man. They're so cumbersome, though.
What, those dresses?
Yeah.
You like those dresses? You
Have
like
you
big-
tried
big-
that
I
on?
love big poofy dresses. When I was at the fucking castle place, they actually had the staircases because the castle was made like in the early 1900s, and so the staircases were like low and flat, like flatter than our regular staircases. I don't know how to explain it, but they were lower, and so I didn't even have to pick up my dress to walk up and down the stairs. They were just naturally made for women who wear those kinds of dresses. I was like, that's nuts. I need that.
You need more flowy dresses and lower stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phoenix, take notes.
Yep, already am. Yep.
Appreciate that. Emperor Creatine says, can y'all talk? Y'all can't talk about blaxploitation without mentioning Shaft and Boss in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That one. And the funny thing was, when Boss N got the name, it got restored to Blu-ray, and they changed the name to just Boss. And
oh, really?
The star of the movie, like, came out. It was like, no, the name of the movie is Boss N. Dude, it's a really, really good blaxploitation film.
That's excellent.
But I love the fact that, like, he's like, no, he's like, it was a different time, and he's like, and that is the actual name of the movie, and that's what they called me in the movie. So therefore,
And that's what I would like to be called.
That's right.
You know, it's a
put it on my tombstone. God. Has there been any movies that you guys have seen in the last, I don't know, 10 years or whatever? See, you watched as a kid, and then you watched them again as an adult, and you're like, oh. Because I have one right off the bat that I've seen that I went back and watched, and I was like super uncomfortable while watching it.
Really?
Do y'all have any of those movies?
Not that I could think of.
There was one, oh God, it'll come to me. I have to think about this because it was something like a couple of months ago where I run into something, and because I wanted to, I'm at the point now where my son's old enough where I'm trying to show him like a lot of movies that I grew up with, but I have to go back and like just double check because some of them have little like going back and
like all the Skinemax movies. That's what's happening.
No,
it's just
Skinemax movie. No, like
I thought he's like, this is Becky James. She died from cocaine. Like he's going to like the full rundown.
That's for when he's a teenager. He's not a teenager yet.
So I rewatched Suburban Commando and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I was frozen today,
thinking that was going to be the movie like this. And I was like, and I was actually blown away. It was better than I remembered it being. So, yeah, I can't think
That's
of
a fun movie. Yeah, The Undertaker was in there.
Oh yeah. Suburban Commando, yeah.
And that's a great double feature. That and Santa with Muscles.
Santa with muscles.
Suburban Commando, is that the one where the Undertaker keeps falling through all the toilets?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's got the you're a dead man, Ramsey. You know, he's got the little like
the
girly voice.
That's actually his real voice.
That'd be great if it was.
Can I show you guys a couple clips from a movie that I grew up watching and then I watched in the last decade and was like, ooh.
Okay, all right.
Cecil, are you familiar with the 1990-ish classic Ladybugs?
Oh God, yeah. What is this? A drag race? Rodney, I love that movie. I watched that movie. I watched that with my wife a couple years ago because she hadn't seen it since like it was first on, and I don't know. I still laugh my ass off with it. I know it's a little like, but especially with a lot of the culture war shit going on today.
Right.
But holy fuck, some of the jokes land so hard.
All right, so what you need to know here, we're gonna watch two scenes. And at this point, Jonathan Brandis is the boy. So the whole premise is there's a guy who needs to get a promotion, and he volunteers to coach the team-sponsored girls soccer team. And he thinks that he can be great and coach it because they've been successful and stuff. Well, it turns out all the players left, so he needs to figure out a way to do it. But he knows nothing about soccer. So the best thing he could do is he has his stepson play on the team, and it's like, oh, hilarity ensues. Boy playing on girls soccer team, right? Okay. So that's what you need to know. At this point, Rodney Dangerfield is teaching Jonathan Brandis how to be a woman. Okay, so that's what you need to know here. And they're going dress shopping, which hilarity does ensue. Here we go. Let me get this up here.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to see a nice dress for a young lady.
And what size is she?
What size are you? Well, actually, it's for his twin sister. They're the same size.
We have a lovely print we just got in. It's right here. I think this would be the right size.
Well, I'd like him to try it on. I'd like to see what it'll look like on his twin sister.
Right over here.
Awkward.
Poor kid.
Poor Jonathan Brandis.
And
nowadays the ladies at the store are excited when this happens.
Oh, yeah.
Like, absolutely. Let's go. Then what took you so long?
Putting on a fashion show for him.
All right, now this is where it gets a little uncomfortable. That's how everyone should react.
They're not going to show him like tucking, right? They're not
No,
going
no, no.
Okay.
Here we go. Look at
What the fuck?
There's a zipper in the back of this dress. You gotta help me.
Oh, now turn around. I'll put the wig on.
I'm sorry, but the dressing room is occupied. If you have a seat right over there, I'll have your dress here for you. Thank you.
Isn't that a pretty dress?
Just remember, we gotta be careful. I don't want your mother to find out. She'll kill me.
Oh my gosh.
God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Don't worry, I'll be finished soon.
Oh, man.
No.
Ow! Take it easy. That hurts. Ow!
All right, don't worry. If it's too tight, you'll get used to it. Well, what a cute little girl. And what's your name?
Oh my god!
This is a kids movie.
Put that joke in the.
It was PG-13.
Yes, I watched that movie when I was like 9, 10, 11 years old, something like that. I loved that movie when it came out. And I watched it all growing up. I knew there was something weird about it, but as an adult, it hits you a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is actually a pretty good way to put something that's like socially uncomfortable in like a PG-13 movie, right? Because it kind of signals to people like, hey, this is abnormal if you see it in public.
The best.
Oh.
I was just gonna say the part in the bar where he's talking to the bartender. Is that the next scene you have?
That's the next scene.
Oh
Yep.
man.
Yep. So at this point, Chester, the coach, Rodney Dangerfield, he's been outed at this point. His wife has caught on to the game. They have been caught, and Chester has been kicked out of the house, and the son Matthew also has been kicked out because the mom just has no idea what's going on right now. So Chester has gone to the bar here, and this is pretty good.
Idiot. More jerk off.
Hey, buddy, what's your problem? I don't have to take your bullshit.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to myself. I got a problem. My girl threw me out. That's why I'm drinking.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be harmed.
Oh, hey. Look, buddy, hey, I've heard that story 1,000 times. I know what you're going through. Listen, you just have to say to yourself, the hell with it. Let her keep the furniture.
Give me another one.
Kid, you've had enough. You're gonna spoil your dinner. Why don't you go on home?
No, I don't want to go home. Come on, give me another one.
Kid, the way you're drinking, you must have a girl problem.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Maybe I can help.
How could you help me?
With girls, I've been through it all. I've been stood up, shook up, hung up, screwed up, and tied up. What's your problem? Y'all have a fight?
No, we never fight. No, we get along great. We laugh together.
By the way, he has a girlfriend on the team, a friend on the team that he likes, but she still thinks that he's a girl.
Oh.
Together, we like the same music, the same sports. No, we get along just great.
Then what's the problem?
She don't know I'm a boy.
Kid, this girl, I don't know what you're doing, but you must be doing it wrong.
You ought to get out there and start dating again.
You go out there, what do you meet? You meet girls looking for husbands and husbands looking for girls.
Well, you know what they say. Plenty of fish in the sea if you got the right bait.
Yeah. The trouble is my hook ain't what it used to be.
What happened anyway?
I don't want to go into it. It's a long story.
Hey, come on. Get it off your chest. It'll make you feel better. Remember, there ain't nothing you can tell me.
that I ain't heard before.
Oh no.
Is it just cut to him being thrown out of the bar?
What happened was I took her son and I dressed him up like a girl, and I talked him into playing with me.
Oh no! Holy shit!
It's like a 3-minute lead up to that joke right there. It's so good.
Oh, it's such a good one though.
Yeah, it's so good. Des, you were gonna say something. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just thought of a movie that I used to watch as a child, and as an adult, you're like, I can't believe I saw that, and that's Grease.
Right. There's a lot in
Yeah.
Grease that you're like,
Yeah,
ooh.
I mean, there's a whole song about her being a virgin, and like I just went completely over my head as a child. I loved it.
I mean,
Yeah.
not the 30-year-olds pretending to be 18-year-olds. That was fine.
Oh well, yeah, I mean, no, like when you're a kid, you know, it's like an adult's an adult. You don't really doesn't even register. You know, they look so much older. But no, I loved Grease as a child. Like I'm not like a child, but still like probably like 10 or 11. I think I probably watched that.
Bye, Craig.
He died as he lived.
I used to watch the TV edit of Stripes like all the time. Like we weren't allowed to have cable. So
Isn't that a zebra show?
no, Stripes was the Bill Murray
I just googled it.
Zebra.
No, that was Racing Stripes. I think you're thinking of.
The movie Racing Stripes.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
I
just
actually-
a little bit off.
I watched Stripes recently.
Stripes.
And,
Sorry,
for,
go ahead.
For the first time, I did not like it at all.
Really?
I did not like Stripes at all. I watched it and I was like, oh, this is a classic or whatever. And it just seemed so phoned in to me. Like, it did not seem funny at all to me. I don't know. I went into it with an open mind. I wanted to like it. Harold Ramis and everybody in there. Like, John Candy's in it, Harold Ramis, and obviously Bill Murray.
Bill
And
Murray.
I like really wanted to like it. But it was, I don't know. I did not.
Maybe it's one of those movies that's just the time frame. Like I have a friend of mine who he didn't see E.T. in the 80s. He saw the E.T. like early 2000s, and he thought it sucked. He's like,
That was like me and Goonies. I saw Goonies
Oh,
only a couple
no.
years ago, and I'm like, why does everybody love Goonies so much? This movie's blah.
oh,
Sorry, and I hate to say that because I know everybody hates me for saying it, but it's true.
it's okay.
Ah,
It's all
know?
nostalgia,
This is
you
great.
guys. It's all
No,
nostalgia.
what the fuck, Tiny?
It wouldn't be a stream without Tiny taking over. Kirsche, do you have any movies that you watched growing up that don't hold up today, or movies that you've heard about, then you watch them, and you're like, I just don't get it?
Not that I can think of. I hope I don't have that reaction when I watch fucking Lord of the Rings for the first time all the way through.
Ooh.
Okay, can I tell you something about that?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Because I had never, that was a big thing early on in side scrollers, was
Yeah, I
I had
remember
never,
that.
I never saw them. And then I sat down and watched all 3 of them. And as the resident Lord of the Ring expert here, as the one who has seen them most recently all together, I can say that they were fine movies. I did very much enjoy them,
Name the Hobbits.
but I do think that seeing them in the theater with people around you and the reaction would have made it considerably better. I thought the first one was good. I thought the second one was okay, and the third one was really good.
I saw all those for the all of them midnight showings the night it came out. And that made it, and that was so exciting. Like I miss that so much, being in the theater with a bunch of people who are like all there to love the movie. It's just makes the experience so much better.
I agree with that. I went to the midnight premiere of Snakes on a Plane, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, awesome.
I saw Snakes in a Plane as well. I loved it. Man, that was a great example of a movie that it was, you knew exactly what you were going to get as soon as you went into that thing.
Yes.
And it delivered in the best way possible. It was
You know the story about that?
No.
They were calling it Snakes on a Plane as like, you know, movies will film under like an alternate title. Well, they were filming it under Snakes on a Plane, and then as they were getting closer to release, they were going to call it I believe Pacific Flight 151. And Samuel L. Jackson was like, you know, motherfucker, I wanted snakes on a motherfucking plane. He like made them have the line in the movie, you know, I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking thing. Like that was what people wanted to see, and that was why the movie, like, it unfortunately didn't do as well as everyone was hoping, but it would have absolutely flopped under Pacific Flight 151.
Oh,
like
it
that
would
is
have.
the most generic title you ever could have gone with.
Yeah, Snakes on a Plane was like, that was a good fucking title. It was catchy.
That was so fun. Exactly. It was a good title. And then the poster with the plane with the snakes wrapped around it, it was so fun. Yeah, that was really good. I think now a big problem with movie going is we don't have like people still go to the movies, obviously, but it's almost not the communal thing anymore. Because you get people that will go to the movies, and then you have somebody there with their phone on, and you have somebody there, you know, they're filming for TikTok. They're like they're having a conversation. It's like it's no longer that everybody's sitting down and watching the movie. It's everybody sitting down in their own little pocket universe instead of having the communal experience, and instead of being cool with the people around you. Like, there's been so many movies where I would go to see them for like a review back in the day, and after that's over, some guy I have no idea who they are. Like, they would start talking to me, and hey, do you like that? You know, and it's that experience that we don't really have anymore. It's so weird. Like, I went to see the most recent Silent Hill not too long ago, and it was like a half full theater, and like it just the people that were there, you know, nobody really cared. Like, it just didn't. There was no communal experience. It was just a bunch of individuals seeing a movie. I might as well, if that's the case, I'll save the money and just wait 2 weeks and watch it at home.
Yeah, and I kind of feel the same way as well. Like, going to the theater used to be like an event, and even if you were sneaking in your own food to not pay movie theater prices, it was still really fun to go out and do with friends. And nowadays, it's just like, why not just come to my house and watch it on the TV, man?
Right. I think Cecil, you're talking about as a movie reviewer. Now you get these links, you get screeners that you watch on your laptop, and I feel like that's so boring. Like, if you want to get the full experience, you gotta be in a theater with a bunch of people in it. You know, that's part of the experience. I've always wanted to do an event at a movie theater, whether it's a game tournament, whether it's whatever, because back in the Screw Attack days, we actually looked at renting out a theater, and we brought an Xbox One. Yeah, it was an Xbox One over to the theater, and we hooked it up to the theater with specifically the sound system. And it was such a next level experience playing a game with that sound, like literally engulfing you. And we played Killer Instinct, which was the remake. And that game is known for its sound. It was spectacular. And since then, I've been addicted to that idea of doing some sort of fighting game event or something at a theater, because I love that. I love that communal experience, getting several hundred people in a room together and experiencing that, man. It's awesome. So
that's why the Rift Tracks live events, like, they're one of the few events that is still kind of a communal thing, where you get a bunch of people that are there. They have the live event where they're all physically there, and then they send it out to like locations around the states. And I've seen a bunch of them, and the one I saw for The Room, the theater was packed, and it was I've seen The Room a bunch of times, but seeing it with a crowd and everybody just in tears laughing, so it was such an awesome experience.
That's
Sounds like a fun fucking experience.
Those Fathom events are pretty much the best theater experience you have these days.
Oh, absolutely. Because that's the thing. You're getting people that actually want to go to the movies, as opposed to, I ain't got nothing else better to do. I'll just go see
about the group experience.
Exactly.
Bring it back to Snakes on a Plane. That movie's now 20 years old.
What
Blabs, do you know this? Blabs, are you familiar with Snakes on a Plane?
So I'm familiar, but I've never seen it.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some fucking windows.
You gotta play the TV edit.
Yeah, okay,
look up monkey fighting snakes.
All right, here we go. I got it. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, clear the snakes out of the cockpit, yeah. Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
That doesn't even flow well.
Monday to Friday plane.
Man, and it sounds like he actually did that
Yeah, he
voice
had to do
work.
the ADR for that.
Yeah,
right?
he did ADR for it.
That is
Or
spectacular.
did you ever see Die Hard? The Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. And
No.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. He goes, Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Well, maybe next time we do a Plus podcast, we can just spend the entire time watching TV edits of famous Kurt.
Oh, I got one
I'll
for you
give you a
guys.
list.
There's a Star Trek 2009 when Kirk meets, the original Spock, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Spock," and he says bullshit in the movies, but in the movie, and like on TV, it's like bull crud, and it's like the most obvious thing ever, and it's just crud is very, very blunt. It's like crud. It's like, well, that's just a weird thing. I
Thank you,
I
Microsoft,
participated. So, yeah.
God, that's so funny. We're about out of time, but I'll tell you this. I mean, we can stay if you guys want. I'm just saying, but I found a new favorite YouTube channel that I've become obsessed with, and
Foundry?
No. Although we will be reaching out to him to have him on the show. That's pretty funny.
My moderator actually replied to him on Twitter to say you guys wanted him on.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, no, I found a channel that is. You were talking about edits and such, and ADR. There's a channel called Saved by the Bell Deep Dive, where this guy goes into every single episode, and it's so freaking funny. He talks about seeing the boom mic, and it's. I encourage everyone to go check that out if you haven't. If you're a fan of Saved by the Bell, like I am,
Yes.
it is spectacular. It is a spectacular show. Just search Saved by the Bell Deep Dive. It is way too much information, and it's pretty great.
That sounds like kind of the evolution of, there was a I think it might have been on College Humor. Zach Morris' Trash.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yep. Yeah, this one focuses more on, and it's kind of in a creepy way. Like he kind of focuses in on, talks about how great Kelly is, and he definitely he's a guy probably our age, but he's speaking as a teenager, if that makes sense. He's like, "Oh, Kelly's so hot," or a kid watching the show, So even though at the time Kelly was a minor, and it's kind of creepy to be saying that as an adult,
Okay, all right.
Corona Soul says, "Want to know why GTA 6 is taking so long to come out? Look up the group shot of who's working on the game." Thanks, Corona Soul, for the $10.
Oh no.
Jared says, here's something that would be funny for you guys to react to. Al Bundy's best insults ever from the show Married with Children. That is, did you guys ever watch Married with Children growing up?
Oh, hell yeah.
I did.
Kirsche, are you an Al Bundy guy? Or are you
I liked Al Bundy.
Yeah. I think you can tell a lot about somebody if they grew up watching Fox of that era, the early 90s Fox with The Simpsons and Married with Children and shows like that. Des, did you watch Married with Children? I'm going to say no.
No, I didn't.
How about The Adventures of Beans Baxter?
What?
Where'd it go?
A little too deep. A little too deep there, Cecil.
Okay. My bad.
Let's play the game. Who watched Married with Children? Blabs? No. Blabs, do you even know who Al Bundy is?
If I saw his face.
He's the grandpa on Modern Family.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phoenix, I'm going to say you did watch. Yes. Des, we know you did not. Cecil, I think you absolutely did. Eric, I bet you absolutely did. And Kirsche, you did too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Eric, did you watch?
The episode with the aliens is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
The what?
The episode with the aliens where they were stealing. You never saw that, where they were stealing Al's socks to use as fuel?
No, I don't recall that one.
Every night, aliens, like he was sleeping with Peg, and every night the aliens would come into his room and steal his socks, and nobody believed him. And he tried to get them to take Peg for their intergalactic zoo. He's saying, "You want the redhead for the intergalactic zoo?" It's so good.
Oh, hold on.
You never saw that one?
No, that they at this point they've certainly jumped the shark
No, that was I think God, that was like one of the earlier seasons. That was long before when they actually did jump the shark, but then they jumped back when they had 7. They had the other, they brought in the kid, and then after that, like they went back. Like you don't remember that season?
Yeah, vaguely.
Well, that's because it was
I'm just
terrible.
kind of jealous this guy has a functioning memory.
Yeah, that's pretty outstanding.
I don't know. I don't know how to be a normal human being, but I know shit about Married with Children and movies from 30 years ago.
It's beautiful. We all have our talents, and I love that about you, Cecil. Crumbs came in with the $50. Says, thanks for the laughs. Love the uncensored version of the show. Crumbs, let's go. I'm going to get you on the wall right here. There's a little Kirsche going. Hey, can we show my skateboard one today?
I'll allow it.
Check. Can you play it?
Oh,
go ahead. Yeah,
where
go
is
ahead.
it?
It's at the bottom. I'm
Okay.
gonna put Crumbs on. For those who don't know, that is actually a drawing my daughter did. That was brought together. Yeah, that was brought together by, obviously brought to life by AI, and I cannot wait to show her that. DB Wild put that together.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is spectacular. Let's go.
Did she write "Let us skateboard"? Was that
she
her?
did. Yes, it actually says "Let us skateboard" on the thing, which is great. All right, let's see. Real quick, I just wanted to touch on this, and I'm sure we'll touch on this more on the show tomorrow. Did you guys see there's another shooting that just happened?
Hockey.
At the hockey rink?
Yes. Did you see how they're describing the person?
I did not, but I heard
I
that
didn't.
it was a domestic violence incident where it was a father who shot and killed his wife and 2 children, and then the 3rd kid is still in the hospital.
Citing a law enforcement
Father.
source that the suspect was a father who may have been dressed in woman's clothing.
Ooh,
Another one.
It's really funny.
That's
Is
apparently
when
him.
they announced that he was at a hockey game, I was like, well, it's not the usual suspects. It's going to be all white people there. So what's the chances this is a guy in women's clothing?
That's unbelievable.
And yet very believable at the same time.
Yes.
Unfortunately so.
Yeah.
I guess the silver lining, it's really unfortunate that anyone had to lose their lives, but the silver lining is that it wasn't a mass shooting incident and it was isolated at the very least.
Oof. Yeah, it's funny because they actually have footage of it online now.
Yeah,
What
I just
the
saw
hell?
it.
Yeah.
You don't really see anything though.
You did, but it
No.
was like 20 shots though.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It was like bang, 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 over and over and over and over.
That's ridiculous.
What was like the motive and
Apparently it was a domestic
Argument?
Yeah, I don't know. Man, what a
Domestic
shame.
dispute over him stealing her
No.
clothes, maybe? I don't know.
you got my bra.
You stole my thong, you bitch.
Did anybody catch the show today by chance? I kind of told a story today about besides obviously Phoenix and Blabs were on the show, but I told the story about how my daughter was playing in a volleyball tournament this weekend, and there was a little boy on the other team of girls, and I didn't let my daughter play because we had made this decision to not, if we ever ran into that situation. I say little boy, I mean he's like 11-year-old kid. And I don't know, I like a lot of the parents were mad at me, a lot of the kids were mad at me because I didn't let my daughter play. But it's like, I'm not gonna let my daughter play against a boy.
She should have done a
Yeah.
let us play volleyball instead t-shirt.
Right. Anyways, that'll be, we got a standalone video of that going up. So all right.
Weird
man,
times.
What's that?
I said weird times.
To say the
Unfortunately
least.
so.
Much like peeing in the aisle of a Walmart.
Hey,
Yes.
that was 20 years ago. Okay, life was
She's like, that was
then.
last week.
And it's
Life
scarred you
was
ever
different
since.
back then.
I mean, you asked our most awkward moment. That's pretty awkward.
I've told the story before where I was, and this will be the last little tidbit before we get to the last little bit of support. But I was in 7th grade when I snuck out with my buddy. We were doing a sleepover at his house, I've told the story, and I'll freely tell it because I think if you don't pee your pants once in your life, you're doing it wrong. We snuck out of his house to go to his girlfriend's house. We went to his girlfriend's house, went inside the house. We're asked to leave after it was like, it's bedtime, time to go. He said, okay, fine. Then we walked around to the side of the house, and he was talking to her through her window, whatever, all sneaky like. I'm standing against the wall, just waiting for them to shut up and so we can leave. And I see, and immediately to my left, there's a like a garage light, and there's a fence to my left, and I see a shadowy figure, a silhouette of a shadowy figure coming around the fence as it slowly going through the slots in the fence, and sure enough, Dad comes around, grabs us both, picks us both up against the wall. He's like, "You better get your fucking ass out of here. I'm calling the cops right now. I told you to leave." At that point, 13-year-old Craig had a steady stream of piss stream down his leg. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I never ran so hard in my life, and I ran my ass home the entire way.
That's how you be a dad right there.
Mm-hmm. That's good parenting right there.
I agree.
I have a story that's sort of on one of the details you just gave. It's quick.
Al Bundy? You mean Kevin O'Shea from O'Shea Chevrolet. Little Giants.
What?
Yes.
Little
Nice.
Giants.
That's a nice reference right there. Let me see who donated that real fast. But yes, please continue, Phoenix, with your P story.
Yeah, it's a quick one.
Yes.
So one of my friends, we were growing up, he was the only one that had porn at his house. We were like, hey, what's that? We got to see some of that. And then we were enamored by it. And all of us were just sitting there awkwardly, just watching this thing, drooling, having a good time. And so the kid who owned the place, he's like, dude, you guys got to get the fuck out of here. Like, my parents are coming soon. And we couldn't. We were so enamored with this thing. And so he just kept drinking a lot of water. And like, that's weird. That's cool, though. I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to keep watching this here porn. And he kept drinking his water. And then he went to the bathroom. Well, he brought out a super soaker. What was that super soaker filled with, you ass Phoenix? His urine. So much of his urine, he blocked the door and he said, "You're not leaving." And he proceeded to hose us down in his piss.
What the fuck?
Dude.
What the
Now,
fuck?
I know I didn't have to open my mouth voluntarily.
What kind of super soaker was it?
It was the original yellow one with the green.
The big one.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's
Super Soaker 200 or something.
Yeah, the old two hundo right there.
That smell is not coming out of that super soaker.
No.
Oh, nor
Listen,
our
this
clothes, yeah.
These are the type of stories that you only get on the Plus podcast, which is great. That was CR Vox who came in talking about
thank you.
Kevin O'Shea from O'Shea Chevrolet. Thank you very much to CR Vox. I'm going to get you on the wall with the $50 direct donation. Also, Armis says, catching the tail end. Congratulations to the Side Scrollers team and for another year of success, entertainment, laughs, chaos, and occasional shenanigans. Thank you, Side Scrollers partners, for always providing amazing content for us here in Plus and beyond. Have an amazing week. Amazing job, Craig. Thank you very much, Armis. Appreciate that, my dude. Looking forward to hopefully seeing you soon. Says, I was with the one. He says, I was there, Gandalf. I was there when Craig watched all the Lord of the Rings movie. It was an experience for me. Thank you for that. And Video Gamer came in with $5.50. Says, always enjoy the cursed stories and movie and music nostalgia. I feel like we all enjoy older movies at the point at this point, in part because they remind us of what we used to be when we used to be a real country and need to strive to be once again. They are also much better than average. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Video Gamer 25. Appreciate that support. All right. I think that's a great place to wrap today. A little hour and a half fun here for Plus Podcast number 2. Next time we do it, we're going to just sit here and watch TV edits of iconic curse words from movies.
All right.
Real quick, as we're
We're
looking back. Do you remember how? I've only been here for a year, but do you remember how for like 2 or 3 months I was introduced on the show? No one remembers. Y'all going like, and here it's me. I go, hi, and then you just cut me off every single time.
Well, that was not like 2 or 3 months.
It was a while.
3 years old, because I've been with you guys for 2 years now.
Yeah.
In your intro.
Wait. Well, you're right. We need you. You are in our intro, aren't you?
I don't think so. I've never seen myself in
Yeah,
your
you
intro.
are. You're in the new
You changed
intro.
it recently?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
Here it comes.
We're just
Here it
innocent
comes.
men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. Bam!
Kirsche,
Right.
my life.
Kirsche.
Bam! All right, I'm
Wow.
proving wrong. I was gonna say I've been watching the same intro for ages, and I haven't seen myself.
I redid the intro at the start of 2026. So so there you are. It's wonderful.
Thank you, Craig. I feel
had
like
to
I'm
get
part of the family now.
some frolicking in, which is great. Thank you, Sierra Vox, and thank you everybody for tuning in and being a part of our lives and allowing us to be a part of yours. Fun stuff today, man. That was really fun. We went everywhere in about an hour and a half, which was great.
Flew right by.
I think
What's
next time we need to hear about everyone else's peeing in the pants story, because I know there's some other ones out there.
We can sit here for days with me. I've got plenty.
Trying to think of a
Awkward
key
right
like
now.
that story.
All right. Well, guys, look forward to, once again, Real Game Awards coming up next week. Looking forward to that. We have Video Armageddon. And then, yes, the first ever arcade marathon. Looking forward to that. Starting Tuesday, going to potentially all the way to Friday evening. That's going to be chaos. 271 games playing through at this massive arcade. It's going to be a great time. So looking forward to that. More information about that tomorrow on the show. Looking forward to seeing you guys then. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, you guys
Y'all
are being a
gay.
bit late.
No,
Always
you're
fun.
great. All right, see you guys later. Have a great day. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.